Hello, and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. It is 10:45 Saturday night, and there was a game scheduled at 8 o'clock, which I was wicked tired, and I woke up at like 9:45, and I was like, huh, did I miss the game? And they finished that game, and game 2 is starting. So several people dropped out. We're at 7 now, and we're starting a new game. We are playing Brody's Script, which is Sinner's Saloon. This is the second time I've played this script. It is everyone's favorite style of script, which is toxic scripts. I'll show you the roles that are in the game. The one thing, I think when it was played before there was a sentinel, but I don't think there's a sentinel now. At least it's not showing. The Grim. I am the Exorcist, so each night I get to look for the demon. We do have a Poe in the script, so potentially I could pick and we don't get a kill, and I think that I found the demon. We'll say in a 7-player game, if we have a Poe, that's going to make for a pretty wicked fast game. There is a Godfather, and there is a Lunatic, so if we kill based on good social reads and we kill the Lunatic, we could have an extra kill. Or my role could render useless by the fact that I pick and the Poe charges. There's the Preacher, which is the inspiration for my background. I don't know if I said this in this iteration of the recording, but my background is inspired by The Preacher, which is apparently a TV show on a cable network. And my particular preacher is smoking and looks like a bad boy. Anyway, I don't think I have anything particularly profound to say, so I'm just gonna pause the recording and I'll see you day 1.
Alrighty, we are all back. Welcome to the Sinner's Saloon. There's lots of sinners, lots of saloons, or lots of saloons, one sinner, or one saloon and lots of sinners. One of those combinations. There's a dead guy. It's me. I'm the dead guy. Somebody killed me. Can you please solve why I am dead? 4 minutes.
All right, Blake. Let's get this
We
on.
still have to talk about valor and villainy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we don't have breakout rooms.
Jen, okay.
Ned,
Yes.
Joining my room.
my place.
Gotcha. Hello, top half of your head.
Are you slightly deaf?
Yes.
Because an observable thing is that every time that there's like utter chaos, which there wasn't just now, you're always like, oh.
I know. No, I have what's called high frequency deafness, and
You do
if
not
there's any
deal
kind of
well with it.
background noise, yeah, if there's background noise, it washes everything out, and I'm like, it's just this jumbled white noise I hear, and it's like, I know someone's trying to talk to me, and I'm trying to hear somebody, but I don't hear anything, or I
Well,
hear it all.
just so you're aware,
Uh-huh.
I do like you, but I do find it amusing when that happens because you're visibly like shaken by the whole thing.
Yes, I am. I am. Well, thank you. I like you too.
Oh, yes. Anyway.
Or else I'd run away whenever you wanted to talk to me.
Yes. Well, I mostly want you to see the preacher, so I'm letting you see a slight bit of my forehead.
You succeeded. Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll wait there. What are we doing? It's day one,
I'll
so we
do-
could just meme.
We could do whatever. I'm comfortable with anything.
Why don't we talk about things that are not relating to the game?
You could. What do you want to talk about?
Do you like football?
Take or leave it.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I don't hate if I have to watch it, I can watch it, but I don't follow it or anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know the rules. Like, people throw flags down. People are like, "That was in," and I'm like, I don't know what that means. No, what?
Yeah, I'm not a football fan really.
Yeah, I don't really follow any
No.
sports. I like to play board games.
Yeah, I do too. The only sport I followed was tennis because that was one I played, but
All right.
and even that I don't follow much anymore. So
Yeah.
okay, is that it?
How about here? Let's give Dreamer information on ourselves.
Okay.
Meaning that you tell me if you were evil, what role you would be, and if you were good, what role you would be.
uh, Somehow I think this is a ploy, but let me see. What would I be? Well, this would be wish fulfillment, pit hag, because I've never been the pit hag, and preacher.
Okay. I would either be the Exorcist or the Godfather.
Okay. What kind of strategy is this?
I'm gonna just try different things out.
But you lie about it anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, it may in fact not be 100% truthful.
That's true.
It's a chance you take.
I've learned that the hard way.
One of my most recent uploads I was watching today, and it was pretty good because I think I had lied to you straight out from the beginning, and then
Oh, it's
you
the orbital station one.
yeah,
Yeah.
you killed somebody because of my lie, and then I came up with a different lie, and like every day I was telling a different lie about everything.
Yeah, that was not a good one for me. It's
That
okay.
was pretty funny.
But I did well in Town of Salem, so I was proud of that one.
Yeah.
And only the very end's like, oh, he's evil. It's like, yeah, now it's final three. Now what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We'll see.
The one for
All right.
tomorrow, I absolutely love. That was Apocalypse Now. I don't know
Oh,
if you were
cool.
in that one, but that one was a nightmare.
Oh, you're posting it tomorrow?
Yep.
Cool. I'll look forward to it. I'll watch them all.
Good.
Cool.
You're the one viewer. That's
One? No.
like maybe a dozen.
Well,
All right. Anyway, we've wasted the day.
Time. And he's like, I'm the demon.
This is a lot like the last game. Blake, are you still the demon?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm the Poe again.
Couple minutes to discuss. If things lull, I will open nominations, or you can nominate whenever you want.
Is there a witch in the script?
Don't believe so.
Don't think so.
No. Pit hag, poisoner, godfather, marionette.
Yeah, did you find your chat with Steven useful?
hard to say. It's very hard to say.
It's always a little iffy, I think.
We talked
It
about
is.
football.
That's what I was
Neither,
hoping you would
Well,
say.
we did. Actually,
neither of
at
us like
first.
football, so we talked about it the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. We did talk about football actually.
And tennis, apparently.
For actual football or soccer?
Oh, American football. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know the pointless one.
Are you kidding me? Oh my
I'm
god.
just kidding. I can watch it. It's not painful. Like other sports, I would be forced to watch would actually cause me pain, but not that one.
I like curling.
Surprisingly, I like that sport.
It's yeah.
I'll tell you a sport I don't care for is the bobsled. It's like, ooh, look at that. They're going downhill. Isn't that fascinating?
Or the luge.
I mean,
whatever it is.
Like as a kid, I enjoyed going down the hill in a toboggan, but I don't see how that's a sport really.
On that note, nominations are definitely open.
Yeah.
Jeremy nominates Steven.
Jeremy has nominated Steven. State your case.
I would like to hear more about the differences between bobsled and luge.
Hmm.
Your defense.
You're gonna feel my fucking wrath.
So that's Steven. You can't copy me. Come on now.
Well, I saw
Right
that.
there.
I saw that in a video, and I thought, well, the next time somebody nominates me, that's what I'm gonna say.
Where's Edgar? He needs to be the target of this.
So luge is more dangerous because you're lying on your back, and I don't know what the odds are, but I've definitely known a lot of people to die doing the luge. I think the bobsled is safer.
You've known a lot of losers. Go.
No, like not personally, but like I've
Oh.
like seen the news stories and stuff.
Okay.
And there's also a thing called street luge, which I think is always super dangerous.
It's pronounced loogie.
Oh, a street loogie.
Heck, I never heard of street luge.
Well, you put street in front of anything, it's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, street tennis.
Yeah. Car. Yeah.
2 is not enough. Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Blake.
I'll share what little info I have, seeing how we have no information.
There's a nomination first, Connor.
Steven nominated Blake,
Yep.
I believe. State your case.
Well, he might be evil, and we should definitely get rid of him. When I came back to the room, he said something like, "Oh, I'm the demon."
He was actually
And-
talking about you.
I figured, and that pisses me off too.
And your defense.
Yeah, I am townsfolk. You definitely shouldn't vote on this. Stephen actually could have been evil. I was going off of Jeremy's, thing, even though it was kind of a weird nomination. But the fact that he said, I mean, we're having fun, but he said literally nothing other than talking about street luge. Yeah, I'm a townsfolk. I would not make a great first kill. I don't have any. Evil will probably vote on this.
To
because
go
they know
back
I'm a
and forth,
townsfolk,
I will say that his accusation was, "Tell us the difference between street luge and bobsled." So I was doing what I was asked.
That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I'd be suspicious if I get on the block for this, whoever votes, because if you didn't vote for Steven and you're voting for me after I actually, tried to give some info, that's interesting.
What if you voted on both? Can I vote on you if I voted on Steven?
Kidding.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
yeah.
No, I think Blake's good.
All right,
I
let's
think
vote.
Connor is evil.
Let's get rid of Jeremy.
Connor, that's it. You know what?
Did Connor vote twice too?
2 is still not enough for Lukiko.
I nominate
did.
Connor.
I voted for both.
Blake has
Shouldn't have done that.
nominated Connor. State your case.
Can you guys give me 1 second? I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
I gotta
Wow.
think
Your
up
case
his-
will
timing.
be I will be right
Preparing
back.
his defense.
And his
Wow.
case will be silence.
remember that time that
Is he
I talked
getting-
about street
getting
luge?
props? What
That
is he
was
doing?
definitely better than this crap.
He has been talking to someone off camera while we've
Apparently
been
getting-
talking. So
I believe he just went and got his street luge.
he went and got the broom so he could go do some.
I would be
building.
impressed if he was actually getting props
Or a
for his
lawyer.
defense.
I'm okay with killing Connor, Blake, or Steven.
Well, it's too late to kill me or Steven. So
Correct.
you're just fine with killing anybody in the village, Jeremy?
Nope. I've got a couple people I don't want to kill.
State
You
your
three aren't on that
case.
list.
I didn't like his vote for me, to be honest. So it is a little bit of a revenge nomination. I will say this, if he is a townsfolk, from our conversation, I don't think he would be the worst kill in the world, but I think he's more likely evil. But I don't like Jeremy voting for everything, so now I maybe won't vote for this.
And your defense, Connor?
I agree with what Blake just said, actually. I will give my information, the same information I told Blake. I know that there is either a balloonist or Godfather in the game because I am one of the outsiders that are in the game that knows they're an outsider. I guess there's that chance that I'm a marionette. So that's all the information I have is that there has to be a Godfather or balloonist in the game with what I know. But I'm not a terrible kill. If you really don't trust me, it's not the end of the world.
And then everyone drops their hands.
Jeremy, what happened? I thought you were voting for everybody.
Final call for nominations, as 0 is definitely not.
I don't think
enough.
Connor makes that play unless he's actually an outsider. I don't think we can kill good people if we know or think that they're probably good. So I have at least one person cleared, kind of a second, and I would put Connor in that second now.
So who is your number one suspicion, Jeremy?
You or Ned?
And
Yeah.
nobody dies.
For the record, I
We
was
go
looking
to
for a
Steve.
name that wasn't me because I'm not suspicious of me and I'm not going to
I guess the meta that we talked a lot.
Sorry.
All right, good night.
Going to exercise today.
I will
Of course.
exercise Ned.
All right. Thank you. And we have one. Unlike last game, things actually do happen in the night. Connor has died. And the game continues 3 minutes. Rooms are now open.
Connor, can we chat real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I'm joining my room.
Who do I want to chat with? Michael, do you want to chat again quick?
Ned, do you
Sure,
want to
Jeremy.
continue our conversation?
I think it's too suspicious.
My
apparently.
room.
Are you
Alright.
serious?
No, yeah, we
You're
can,
turning me
yeah.
down? That's suspicious.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Now I'm
going
going to vote you out. I'm your only friend. Come on.
Oh, you have to think highly of yourself, don't you?
I'm going to your place.
Oh, I thought I went to the wrong room. Okay.
I exercised you last night, so you're not the demon.
Yay.
Did you preach to me?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, you pit hagged me.
What?
Well, if you're not the preacher, then you're the pit hag, right?
Then you're not the exorcist.
No, I am the exorcist. What?
If I pit hagged you, you wouldn't be the exorcist by the time you would have been woken up. So I couldn't be I didn't pit hag you.
Well, you must have pit hagged somebody else then.
Oh, no. I preached.
To who?
First night I preached to Jeremy. Last night I preached to Blake.
So you are the preacher.
I don't, yeah, it's like the odds are good I'll hit a minion, but I'm not sure. Because if I'm the marionette, then I'm the minion.
So
Doesn't matter.
who did you preach to first?
Jeremy.
Okay. Well, I know you're not the demon, so unless I'm the drunk, I suppose.
What did Connor say he was?
I don't know that he said what he was. Did he?
I thought he said information.
He said he was an outsider.
That's right. He said he was outsider. Knew who he was. He's probably acrobat.
Yeah, not the drunk.
No, not the drunk.
And there are no outsiders in the setup, so that means that there is something modifying the outsiders.
Right, and when he said Godfather, I was like, oh God, Stephen's the Godfather.
Well, it's
like,
also
maybe I should preach to him, but I was like, nah.
It's also
Part ways.
super weird that he would have wanted us to kill him, since one of the 2 reasons he could be in the game is because of the Godfather.
Yeah.
It's
Could-
also super weird that the evil team killed him at night.
Well, did they kill him at night, or did they poison someone next to him and he died that way because of his
Oh,
necklace?
that is true. He could be the acrobat. All right,
Yeah.
maybe we should find out what he was.
So if there's a Poe, we're still in trouble.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
If there's a Poe, we're in very big trouble, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
You definitely are. It's okay though.
Connor?
I'll give you one more. He's gone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Blake?
I'll talk to you. We
Hey.
have like 40 seconds.
I hardly want to talk to you. I'll go to your...
Oh, you don't? Oh, fine. Okay.
No, well, I will, but it's like
Yeah, yeah.
barely. I'm very disinterested. So I'm doing the dreamer thing.
Okay. Oh, quickly. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means you give me the evil role that you are or the good role that you are.
No, you have to tell me the good role that you saw me as, and I'll tell you if that was me.
I didn't see you as anything.
Well, why would I tell you anything right now?
Because we're trading
I'm
dreamer
gonna-
information.
Well, I'm gonna come out with my info this day, anyways.
Well, then
so
do it.
You'll hear it with
I
everybody.
want to know a minute before everyone else. That's it. You're dead to me, Blake.
I tried to say.
dead to me.
And then they kicked us out.
I'm gonna pretend like whatever arbitrary number I give you for amount of time matters, and then I'm also gonna say that nominations will open at a certain amount of time. Go.
Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
are you comfortable saying whether you were the acrobat or the tinker?
Yeah, I'll tell you that was the tinker. So my death could just be Jen wanting to just get rid of me.
Yeah.
Could be a cover. But the big thing is that if nobody claims Balloonist, then Godfather is in play. And I haven't heard anyone claim it or have heard somebody say they've heard somebody claim it. So
No.
makes me believe there's a Godfather, unless somebody wants to clarify on that.
Yeah, I am the Fangu.
There it goes.
So
Nominations are open.
So we could have a puka in play that's poisoned 2 different people, or we could have a Poe charge.
Yep.
And if Connor's death was just because. So just throwing that out there. I still like killing Steven and or Ned.
Let's kill Jeremy.
You can kill me too. I'm probably fine to die now at this point.
At this point. Okay.
Let's put it this way, Jeremy. Everything that you have said so far is woefully inadequate.
All right. I think I can come out with my information because I'm not doing anything else. I'm the snake charmer. I picked Lynn on night 1. I picked Michael on night 2. I'm not picking anybody else.
I think you should pick Ned.
Yeah, pick me, please.
I am not picking Ned. I'm literally going to pick
man.
myself the rest of the game. So I'm fine if you guys want to kill me.
I
if you don't
dare
believe
you.
me.
Pick me.
So he swaps the demon?
No, I'm saying pick me. You'll be disappointed because I'm not the demon.
I don't want to turn into the demon. So
You're not going
if you
to.
don't believe me, I'm okay to be executed. I'm not going to gain any more information.
I'm surprised you would go a second time on 7 players.
It was a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it was.
I don't
I'm
gamble
not
like
that ballsy.
I can't do it.
I was okay to turn evil that second night, but now I don't think it will.
Not
Call
now.
for nomination.
Now that it could be the Poe and it could be over tomorrow, you wouldn't want to do that?
It definitely could be the poll, and it could be over tomorrow. So no, don't.
Do we think it's really a Poe, like in a 7-player?
No, I'm
game?
not saying. I'm just saying his arguments are full of holes. That's all.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I'm okay to be executed. And you don't have to believe my information. But that is what it is.
Did you say you
I-
picked
I
Lynn
don't-
and who?
Me.
I picked a Lynn night 1
Oh.
Michael.
And
and
Michael.
Michael at night 2.
You
Yeah,
picked
see,
Michael
not
night
evil,
two?
Blake.
If we believe that.
That doesn't mean they're not evil. They could definitely either or be minions. They're just not the demon.
I don't think we should kill.
Did I nominate Blake yet?
You
Can you
don't think we
stop?
should kill?
No.
You have not yet.
All right, I nominate Blake.
Wow.
Steven has nominated Blake. State your case.
Well, based on Jeremy's information, Blake is the demon.
Yeah, pretty much.
And your defense, Blake.
Yeah, I'm a townsfolk. Definitely don't kill me. I kind of agree with Connor that I kind of would like to not kill and see what happens tonight. I'll probably come out with information tomorrow. So yeah, definitely don't waste a kill on a townsfolk.
All right.
Down.
Impertinent. Oh, I have to vote because you did it too quick.
Jeremy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I questioned your snake charmer claim. Is that why?
Not
2 is
necessarily.
not enough.
I don't feel like you,
It's a 1 of 3 for me, to be honest with you.
I don't feel
Here we
like you
go.
need to withhold your information, Blake.
Are
I
there
actually do.
any
I'll tell
other
you why tomorrow.
nominations?
Mm.
All right. Well, if we don't kill, we'll likely get 3 kills in the night, and we'll be in the final 3. So
And
make
that's how it
sure
is, but
if you're the Poe that you kill Lynn and Michael, so that everybody's sus.
I don't. Thanks, Steven.
If that's the case, I nominate
Final
Stephen.
call for Michael nominates Steven.
I
State
have
your
mechanical.
case.
I have mechanical information that points to him as the demon, and it's not just because of what he just said. I was trying to withhold information that I've been told, but if I'm going to die, I may as well come out with it. So there's mechanical information that points to him as demon, or possible demon, I should say.
Steven, your defense.
I'm gonna hold out. I can't remember all the other things that were said that were ridiculous. There's mechanical information that says that I'm good. I'm mechanically confirmed. And I'm highly sus of people.
Right? Countdown is starting.
And predictable Jeremy. I don't think that we should kill because we might get 3 kills tonight.
I wasn't. Yeah,
I don't think so.
I'm okay with just seeing what happens tonight.
2 is also not enough.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, you're
Final call
welcome.
for nominations.
All that means is Lynn or Michael will die tomorrow. For
Don't
me.
give them ideas, thanks.
And we go to sleep without a kill.
Unless,
Okay, before we go to bed, everyone should kill Lynn.
Feel my wrath.
Alright, so here's my thought. I'm going to pick Blake if it is a Poe. If either Ned or Blake were the Poe, we will not get 3 kills. It is possible that the Tinker Connor is why there was a death, which means that I preached, or I exorcised the demon Ned, or that Blake was the demon who, after charging, didn't get to act. Or possibly Lynn, Michael, or Jeremy are the demon, and we have a Poe, and we get 3 kills. I don't actually have any idea.
Who would you like to exercise with?
Blake.
You have chosen Blake.
I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And again, there is actually a kill in the night, and that kill was Blake. And 3 minutes. Rooms are open.
Jeremy, can we talk?
Okay, Stephen.
I'm going to my place. It's the very bottom. Very,
Yeah.
very deep.
Ned, do you want to talk?
Are you actually the snake charmer?
Actually, I'm the snake charmer. Lynn, Michael, last night myself.
Why did Lynn and Michael not die then? I specifically requested the demon to kill Lynn.
I have no idea. I kind of threw it out there to maybe do a little reverse psychology, but that doesn't, and it also doesn't clear Lynn or Michael.
Why does it not clear them?
It doesn't clear them as being evil, just the demon.
Well, then it does clear them because I don't only care about demons.
That's true. Me too.
Except
Which
you
is
could be
why
the drunk. That is a possibility.
That's true. The other thing I thought of late was if Michael is an Odashi, or I was thinking Blake was the Nodashi with Connor being an outsider. Did they pass Nodashi passes through outsiders, right?
Yep.
So, but then Blake died. So if Michael is the Nodashi, that would also work.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and for that matter, if Michael was the Nodashi, then none of your picks matter.
Correct. Which is Lynn and Michael.
Yeah, but it could potentially be, let's say, Blake or Ned if you have an outsider or a minion next to you.
Right, but Blake died last night.
Yeah, that would be a bold move.
so if Michael's the Nodashi, it would have to be Michael.
So Blake died last night. One kill. That would incline that we have a non-Po demon.
Yeah.
More so than yesterday when Connor the Tinker died.
Yeah, Imp or Puka. If it's a Puka, Connor may have died because that's just who the Puka happened to pick night one.
Yeah, well, if it's the Puka, that would have to be the case because Connor's ability would have been poisoned and he couldn't have died to his ability.
Yes. Or the Imp just killed Connor to kill Connor. But Puka seems more likely.
All right, are there...
Do you know anything about Ned? I mean, honestly, it's if I believe my info, it's you or Ned. If my info is poisoned, it's probably Michael.
I know what Ned claimed. And I will say that it is possible with my information that Ned is the demon. I mean, it's not likely, but the information that I have doesn't rule it out. Which I would say 99% of the time that's the case.
Okay.
But it is possible, if everything that I know is true, that Ned is the demon.
I also did not get claims from Lynn or Michael, but
You kind of don't care.
no, I don't really. I'm just demon hunting at this point.
All right, well, here,
now,
I'm just going to give you my
done.
information then, because if you're good, which obviously you're saying you are, which whatever, I am the Exorcist. I did pick Ned the first night, however, the Tinker died. So if Ned was the demon, then Connor may have died to hide the fact. I can pick Ned again tonight.
Sure.
We're on 5, so we could potentially kill. But if you kill me...
Put it that way. You understand? Okay.
Yeah, you can't...
We'll do that tomorrow, Ned.
Yeah.
If there is tomorrow.
Maybe we should kill you tonight, Jeremy.
I'm fine with that.
Cool, actually.
I'm not going to get any more info.
Blake, share your information.
Nominations are open.
But if you kill me, there's 2 evil left. All right. Go ahead, Blake. Sorry.
No, it's not that. It's not that important. I don't like lambast me for my choice here, but I was the philosopher. I chose Courtier, and I used the Courtier ability. But the demon, I picked the demon, and the demon still killed last night. So I could have been, poisoned that night. But
I have a question. How do you know you picked the demon?
Yeah. What?
The
What
demon
type
type.
did-
Oh,
I
the type,
chose
the
it.
type, the
Yeah,
type,
yeah,
the type. Okay, got it.
What type did you
Oh.
pick?
I should I say? I mean,
Well, it rules
the
it out.
problem
Why
is
would you not?
because I could be poisoned. I could have been poisoned, and it wouldn't rule it out.
Oh, well, then definitely don't share
If,
information.
if you
Since
were
there's the possibility of
poisoned-
poison, we should never share information.
If you were poisoned, that would mean the poisoner is in the game, and if the poisoner is,
or the puka?
I think
Okay,
it's the
but-
Godfather. I think Connor's right.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, right. Like if no one's getting Balloonist, and it's got to be Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but there's also the Nodashi that poisons their two townsfolk neighbors. So if Steven's the Nodashi, he would have poisoned me and Lynn. But
That is
Yeah,
true.
so-
If Jeremy is the Nodashi, the acrobat would die on
That
the
is
time that the
incorrect,
tinker
Blake.
died.
Tinker,
What you said.
yeah.
Who's the tinker? Yep.
Blake, what you said is incorrect.
what?
Yeah, Blake was incorrect.
If
But-
there's a Nodashi, I would be poisoned and Lynn would be poisoned. That was incorrect. Your two townsfolk neighbors
Yeah.
are poisoned.
Yeah.
Well,
to be
no,
fair,
based
if-
on what, never mind. Keep going. I'm gonna look at
so
it.
I picked Lynn, and then I picked Michael, and then I picked myself. So theoretically, none of us are the demon if you believe my information. But if Michael is the Nodashi, then I would have gotten wrong information on him.
Blake, did you poison the Nodashi?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters about poisoning
It
because
does.
I think
It matters a lot.
I think we should know personally.
Well, you just pick a character, and they get
Right.
poisoned.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if the demon killed, then whatever demon you picked is
I will
dead.
say-
Unless he's poisoned, but we still need to.
The last time Blake was the Courtier, I believe he was actually the demon.
I don't think that was
Wait.
true. Actually,
I don't think he's the demon this time.
That being
Unless he
said,
star pass.
I star passed last night.
Guys,
just for the hell
it's-
of it.
everything within me to prevent me from nominating Blake, which is what I want to do.
I'm dead. I picked the Nodashi. So either I was poisoned or it's not a Nodashi.
Second call for nomination.
The
I
only
nominate
way
Jeremy.
The only way that messes things up is if
Steven
it's
nominates Jeremy. Jeremy.
Or there's a
State your
poisoner.
case.
I think that Jeremy's good, so let's kill him.
If there's a Godfather, there's no poisoner.
Well, I'm just saying.
Your defense, Jeremy.
Yeah, I think I'm an okay kill. My only concern is if you kill me and we haven't killed anybody yet, then somebody dies tomorrow and you have two evils left with one good.
That's fine. We just need to nominate the demon then.
Sure.
Countdown is starting.
Yep, that's fine.
I do think that we should kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn, have you come out with any info to anyone?
Ned.
Ned, you trust Lynn?
Ned and Lynn are the evil team?
Yeah.
Ned and I are not the evil team.
No.
It's
3
possible.
is enough.
Definitely possible.
Everything's possible.
Any other nominations?
No.
Uh,
Connor and Blake are not the evil team. That's not possible.
Good.
Could have been.
Good
Could have been an
deduction, Jeremy.
Could have been an imp.
Yes.
No.
Well, if
Yes.
it's Connor and Blake
Second
though,
call.
then they would have passed to a dead person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of them could have been evil. He's saying, yeah, whatever.
they're just
They're not, but I'm just saying. There is.
Final
Oh.
call.
Nobody nominated Michael
I don't.
or Steven? Wow.
I don't know anything about Michael.
I don't either.
Lynn.
I've completely cleared.
And
Michael.
with that, Jeremy
long
has
as I'm
been
not drunk or poisoned.
executed. And we are going to sleep.
Mm.
Unless unless I've misread the script, there's no way that we can get 2 kills, which means we'll be at 3, definitely having a good player. If I live, I can pick Ned again. And if we don't get a kill, then the Tinker died because I picked the demon, and the Tinker died to hide that. If I die, then I could push for Ned. If it's not Ned, then I think it's Michael. If I die, that would be the worst, because I would be lost, and I would be a 50-50 between Michael and Ned. Ned being the exercise demon, Michael being the Nodashi that's poisoning Jeremy the snake charmer. I don't think it'd be Lynn, because unless Jeremy's the drunk, which I don't think can happen unless there's a balloonist, which the balloonist has not come out. So I think it's Michael or Ned, and I'm going to pick Ned again. I will say Lynn is obnoxious. And she has this thing where she flips out, and then you know she's good. I don't know that she full-fledged flipped out, so I don't actually know that she's good. And I will say, if we get to a point where we just always assume Lynn's good because... Oh, here we go.
All right.
I would like to pick Ned again.
Ned?
He's a
Has been
preacher, and I
chosen.
feel it would be very dangerous to have a demonic preacher. So I want to cast the demons out of the preacher.
All right. Thank you very much. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need one more. Yep. All right. A bump in the night, and a Ned is dead.
How did I know?
I don't know.
I will open rooms. You can use them if you want. We have about a minute.
All right,
Blake,
Jeremy and Blake.
Michael had something he wanted to tell me. I'm sure it's
unless you want to go speak with the Yahoo.
I like to actually talk to Michael too, because I don't know anything about you.
we
All
need
right,
more
I'll
than a
speak-
minute, Jen. I'll talk to Yahoo then, and whoever
All right,
you.
I'll talk to Lynn.
We go into
Okay,
your
Michael.
room, Stephen?
In my room, or
Yeah, I'll come to yours.
I'm sorry, what? Jeremy?
Did you want to talk to me?
Yeah, you and Blake. My place.
Excuse me.
So, I am the Exorcist. The worst outcome would have been if I died, because then I would have had a 50-50. I don't think it's Lynn. I believe it's Michael, and he's the Nodashi, because I believe Jeremy was poisoned. That's what I believe.
Wow. But I picked Nodashi, so how were there 2 kills? How did I die?
When did you
And
pick? Oh, you
night 1. I picked Nodashi night 1.
did you state that publicly? Yeah, you did state that publicly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, I guess
So you
that the
can't-
answer is that you're the other minion.
Right, but I'm not. So Michael cannot be the Nodashi if, you know.
Well, then,
Oh, come on.
then it's Lynn, and I don't think it is Lynn.
I mean, I think she's definitely evil.
You
she
think?
said nothing. She said
I-
nothing.
I was coming out of here thinking it was Lynn as Godfather and Ned as whatever demon, probably.
Well,
Puka.
here's the problem, Blake. Is
Mhm.
I know it's not me. So if Jeremy's good, which I'm inclined to believe, then
Then it
it's
has to be
super
Lynn.
unlikely that it's Lynn because oh wow. That was like a 30-second chat.
Hmm.
So
Already closed?
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
so
You
my
have plenty of time
my-
to talk in the room.
my worldview going to bed last night was that Lynn was the Godfather and Ned was the Puka.
Hey, can I just
Clearly-
throw out some info before
Clearly
anyone has a
that's wrong.
worldview? Can I throw out all my info before someone has
Sure.
a worldview?
Yeah.
I was the fortune teller. Now I picked Connor and Stephen night 0 and got yes. I picked Connor and myself night 1 and got no, and I didn't know that he had died, obviously. Night 2, I chose Ned and Blake and got a no, and then Blake died. And then last night I chose Lynn and myself and got a yes. So now it's me plus 2 other yes pings in the final 3. So yeah, do with that what you will.
Nominations
Okay.
are open.
So
And
in my
yes, I
world,
lied to you, Jeremy, when I gave you the 3 for 3.
sure, and that's fine. This is how my world goes. Steven is the only one left that I didn't check.
What?
Mike, for a snake charmer, right? I checked Lynn and Michael and didn't click into either one of them. I did not pick Steven.
Mhm.
If Michael is the no dashy, my ability doesn't work, and Michael is evil. So Ned, do you feel like any of your information was poisoned or drunk?
I don't have information. I'm a preacher. I preach to people. So if I'm not poisoned, then the minion's ability hasn't. The minion, if I pick the minion, it won't work like a Godfather situation.
Sure.
However, if Michael is a Nodashi, then that's all null and void.
Well, for the sake of the narrative, I knew that Ned was the preacher, and as the exorcist, I exorcised him twice because I wanted to be very sure that there were no demons residing in our preacher. However, I completely
Yeah.
missed the possibility that he was poisoned. There's apparently a lot of things that can befall our preacher.
But
Of the
again, if
pe-
I was the
Yeah.
Courtier and Michael was the Nodashi, he wouldn't have been able to kill the last 2 nights. So
Exactly.
Right. So if Michael's the Nodashi, the only way that makes sense is for you to be the Godfather or the minion. I'm pretty sure it's the Godfather.
Yeah, the Godfather.
which why would he kill me at night? Like, I don't understand, come
Well,
on.
the other thing is like, so I was the first death, and I believe. Did I come out with my information on that first day?
No.
Okay.
No.
You
Second
said you
day.
were
After you died.
Okay.
No,
You said you were one
an
of 2
outsider.
characters. You pretty
Yeah,
much
you
said
said
you were either
basically the
Tinker or
Tinker or the
Acrobat.
Did I say that on the first
Yeah.
day, or did I say it after I
No,
was dead?
first
said
day
you were an
before
outsider.
died.
Stay.
So if I say that, why kill me first day being acrobat or tinker?
I know.
Yeah.
If it's a puka, they pick you first night 0, not knowing
That's
anything
true.
about you.
Randomly,
They pick
yeah.
me night 1, then they pick Ned, I guess, whoever just died. Ned.
Me.
That's true.
I can call for nominations.
Lynn,
I
you should
nominate
give.
Stephen.
Michael has nominated Steven.
Ugh.
State your case.
Going off of Jeremy's info and my info, if myself and Lynn are cleared from the snake charmer and I'm pointing towards Stephen and Lynn, would indicate that Stephen's the demon.
Who's the Godfather?
Your
Lynn.
defense, Steven.
My world, Blake is the Godfather, Michael's the Nodashi. Obviously, Michael is pushing on me, which he could be good. I think it's super unlikely that it's Lynn, given that the snake charmer across the table picked her. So my world is Blake and Michael. I see we got 3 votes. I guess it has to be 3 votes if we're gonna win. But I'm not evil, so this is not a win.
All right, countdown starting.
Lynn, if you're
Yeah,
good.
Lynn, maybe put your hand down. Maybe it's Michael and Blake.
I'll put mine down then, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I can still beat it with no.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I
2 is
I believe
enough.
probably should have voted for that.
You do need
Are there any
3
other nominations?
to
The
win.
problem is, again, Yahoo just said he picked Ned twice as executioner for comedic reasons. Like, he's
No,
not helping.
not true.
Exorcist.
Not true. For strategic reasons. The one thing that people miss is that they think that I play like a dummy. I just act like a
You
dummy.
just said he's the priest, and I wanted to make sure our
Preacher.
priest
Have you
wasn't-
not seen
Yeah.
Candace, dude? Candace says that kind of stuff all the time.
Uh,
It doesn't mean that I'm not playing strategically. There's a story that's being told.
Yeah.
I did think
be-
so. It's
to be
definitely
fair, Steven did come to me and explain why he was going to pick Ned again.
Yeah, because if there wasn't a kill, the worst outcome for me would have been if I died, because then I would have been between Ned and Michael. At this point, Ned died. It has to be Michael. Like, unless Lynn is evil, and if Lynn is evil, then, you know, props to her. She's upped her game, and she's managed to actually, like, be evil and not,
You
like...
think I'm a godfather and they just killed me last night just for the hell of it? To
Not
give
for
me,
the
like,
hell of it, dude, for the game.
credit
If
with
they...
the town.
If
Can I
that-
come out with my
yeah,
information?
in dialogue.
absolutely.
Okay,
I-
thank you. So finally, I was able to get information last night. I'm the cannibal, and we killed Jeremy, and I got the ability of the snake charmer. But I picked Michael, and I assume nothing happened. So unless we think Jeremy is not really the snake charmer, and that's the only way I think Michael can be the demon, because nothing happened last night.
I
You
think
should have said
getting,
that before we voted on Stephen.
I think getting 2 on
Well,
Stephen
I
was a
talked
mistake.
and I didn't get a chance to talk. Like, it's
Any other nominations?
Wait a minute.
Well, I just want to clarify. You said that you got the ability of the snake charmer. That he came and told
yes,
you to pick a name.
I got to pick a player. And
All
I
right.
picked
Well, I
Michael.
have to nominate Michael because Jen's pushing the nominations.
Steven nominates Michael.
Yep. I
State your
have.
case.
You
Oops,
have it
try to
backwards.
close. Nope, I just forgot to close. Nominate. There we go.
So
State your case.
socially, obviously, if Michael is evil, then he would try to figure out the narrative that makes the most sense and push on that, and that's what felt like happened to me. And socially, I do read Lynn as good. However, I am very confused with the information she just came out with. So maybe Lynn is the Godfather that's still alive. Maybe Lynn and Michael are the evil team. Somebody did say that they thought Lynn was evil. I don't actually know. I don't think she's the demon because I don't think she can be if Jeremy's telling the truth. So I think it's Michael, but who knows? I know it's not me.
Your defense.
We lost the game when we didn't vote for Stephen. I'm the fortune teller. So go for it. They're going to tie it and we're going to lose.
Well,
Unless we get 3 on Lynn and she's the demon.
we do need to get a third.
Well, Lynn's the only
And
one
she's
list
not
that can
gonna nominate
nominate.
for
She's not
herself,
going to
so-
nominate herself, so we have to go with this. I think you're probably right.
See?
All right. Let me see. Mark. And got that. Got that. All right. And let me make sure. Lynn, would you like to nominate yourself?
Oh,
All right. With that, Michael has been executed. The game is over. Congratulations go to Team Evil,
Mm-hmm.
who is Lynn and Jeremy.
Yep. Okay.
Lynn was the Puka who on night 0 poisoned Connor, and following the order that we all know, poisoned each person. Blake, then Ned, then Steven, which wouldn't have mattered because it was after he had already done his final exercising. Ned somehow chose the minion as his very first choice, poisoning the minion and giving him no ability for the entire game. The minion
Good.
was the Godfather, who was Jeremy, who unfortunately did not have any power to give to his demon to have a second choice. Additionally, because of Lynn's choice of the one person that she probably should not have chosen as her first choice, Connor actually died naturally, not by his tinker ability, because he had no tinker ability because he was poisoned. Michael chose his red herring as the very first choice. As he said, everything he said was exactly correct. He also did choose the demon at the very end and got a yes for the demon. at the very end. So he got a yes twice, once on Steven and once on Lynn, and then a no for everyone else. He never had any bad information. He only just chose his red herring, who was Steven. And Blake was telling the truth. He was the philosopher who did choose Courtier immediately. Decided not to use Courtier the same night because it did come around to him. But then did use Courtier ability the next night, I believe. Blake, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And did choose the Nodashi, who was not in play, which therefore means nothing happened. And preacher Ned did preach to Blake and Lynn, and I believe he was poisoned at the time that he tried to preach to Steven. Not that it would have mattered, because nothing happens, because the only person that mattered was the one that he chose first, which was his correct choice. Steven did exercise, I believe, Ned twice, like he said. He also exercised Blake. I don't think did you exercise anybody else? I don't think so.
Nope. And it did make sense because the Tinker died night one, which could have been the demon not killing and the Tinker dying.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And that's your game. It was a very interesting to watch game. And again, I don't understand how games that I run tend to always have somebody making the craziest, the most unlikely choice immediately. Both times, I just was not expecting it and had to hold my laughter back. But it was a very interesting to watch game and a very well played game, I think, on a lot of people's parts. Even if they did not have every part of the puzzle, they all played very hard, and it was very fun to watch.
It, a light bulb went over my head as soon as Lynn said that she tried to use her ability on Michael. I was like, why would you do that at the very end? That doesn't make any
That
sense.
doesn't make sense.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
but I was coming out trying to look minion-y, though.
I know,
trying
and
to look-
everything. Yeah, you did, so that's why.
Yep.
I chose to go with a different bluff than the 3 that I got, because I was like, I don't think I can do Dreamer. I was just the Snake Charmer, and the Lycanthrope I don't think I can pull off. So I decided to go with my own choice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good one.
I watched both conversations that you had with Jeremy, where you initially told him, "I think I'm going to go for Lycanthrope," and then you came back to him and you're like, "I don't know if I can do that. It's going to be real sus if I'm the one who's like causing everyone's death."
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys came up with a plan for Dreamer, and then immediately you go back. I go watch you. I think it was to Ned, and you go, "I'm the the Cannibal," and I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess that's a choice."
Mhm.
But
Well,
it was,
which is good, because I was pretty sure Michael was the preacher, because I knew the preacher was in the game, and Michael gave me preacher in his 3-for-3s. So I was like, I'm pretty sure Michael's the preacher.
So the thing that kills me in this game is afterwards seeing where the information was. Lynn. So who did we execute? I don't think we necessarily executed. I don't think we executed anybody. I think the first execution was Jeremy. The first night was Connor. And then was Blake, and then Ned. The only kill the town had was Jeremy. Yeah, so I will say the way that she said that was a little bit weird, but I wasn't sus on Jeremy, which unfortunately Jeremy was evil. I hadn't ruled out Lynn being evil, but I was believing Jeremy was good, and the Jeremy good world makes Michael the Nodashi. Which Lynn's information, Lynn's information contradicted that. We'll say when you're playing the game, you tend to miss information because it happens so quickly. And literally, Lynn is coming out and saying that she picked the person that has to be the demon if it's not me and her. So clearly she's lying, or the demon. Lying, well, that makes her the demon. Yeah, her information made her the demon. One way or the other, because either she picked the demon, or she already was the demon. That's unfortunate. Anyway, that's your game. Please do join us. Dice Tower Werewolf, we like I said earlier, have been having trouble filling the 9 p.m. games. Be great if we get some more players and fill out our ranks. But we did have a couple people join today. There was a new No Rules Barred video, which seems to be our #1 avenue for new players. So we'd like to keep this thing going. It's a lot of fun for us, and hopefully for you as well. And until the next time, thanks for watching.